Scaredy Cat Films. Here to break down a movie you may have never heard of. Not to say this is a bad movie or anything, I just don't think a lot of people saw it. But I hope that changes. Harpoon is a 2019 horror comedy directed by Rob Grant. It kind of feels like a small indie film with the premise about three people stuck on a boat. And that's all I can really say before I get into the breakdown of the film. There's backstabbing, there's heartbreak, there's drama, there's murder. It's awesome. So yeah, let's break it down. We start the film Harpoon being introduced to our main players.
This is Jonah. Those are his parents. This is Jonah's best friend, Richard. And this is Richard's long-term partner, Sasha.
Jonah is kind of just a normal guy who's friends with Richard, who is basically just a rich guy. Sasha is Richard's girlfriend and is friends with Jonah. Try not to get confused yet. Side note, Jonah is played by actor Monroe Chambers, who was the lead in a film called Turbo Kid, and Turbo Kid kicks ass, so I just wanted to shout it out. Richard rushes into Jonah's house and violently beats him up. This is because he saw suspicious texts between Jonah and Sasha that made it look like they're sleeping together. Sasha shows up to stop Richard and they explain themselves. They reveal the texts were actually them planning on surprising Richard for his birthday with a new spear gun, which they do. Richard feels bad and, to make it up to them, takes them both onto his yacht for a day trip. The day starts to go good with them all chillaxing. However, things go bad pretty quick when Richard realized that Sasha and Jonah actually were sleeping together. I told you, drama. Richard decides to aim his new spear gun at Jonah, but Sasha stops him and a whole ruckus happens. Jonah is shot in the hand with the spear gun and Richard is knocked out, and Jonah and Sasha think that Richard is dead, so they roll him off the boat. Richard is very much alive and shows that he has the boat keys and will come back onto the boat if Jonah and Sasha just get rid of all the weapons on board. They comply and Richard gets back on and the boat won't start and they realize that the engine is dead. Oh no. Everyone starts to panic and we learn some lore. Apparently, Richard cheated on Sasha and got a girl pregnant, and Sasha accuses him of murdering that girl. Richard says, "Nuh-uh." Well, he says about cheating and getting the girl pregnant, but he says nuh-uh about murdering her. So yeah, it's a lot. They all go through the supplies on the boat and are like, "Welp, we got nothing." They determine they will die from dehydration if they don't get water, which, yeah, duh. Jonah's hand injury is infected now, and Sasha and Richard try to amputate it, but fuck it up, so they just leave it be. The three get super hungry and decide they'll choose one person who they will eat. Richard and Jonah argue against each other, being cannibalized, and twist time, Richard reveals that Jonah is the one who murdered the pregnant girl. They decide just to draw straws, and Sasha is the one who they're gonna eat. She's unable to kill herself though, so Jonah and Richard draw straws to see which one of them will kill her. Jonah is chosen, but instead he takes a broken bottle and cuts Richard's throat. You fuck. Things from now on kind of get like final finale in a Scream movie type wacky. Jonah is just now a crazy person. He tells Sasha how he removed the fuse to make the boat not work and that he hid food away so they never even needed to starve. They could have been eaten the whole time. He tells Sasha he wants them to run away together, and Sasha's like, yeah, sure. Jonah takes what he can get and puts the boat back in working order. Since the boat is working now, Sasha pushes Jonah overboard. Jonah falls into the boat's propellers and is chopped all up. Sasha starts the boat and uses the throttle to move forward, but the force causes her to fall off the side of the boat. She has to just stare helplessly as the boat speeds away without her. And yeah, that's Harpoon. It's pretty good. I highly recommend it. Go check it out. It's a lot of fun. Not a lot of kills, but you know, it's a little contained horror thriller type thing, and it does have some funny moments. So if you want to check out Harpoon on Blu-ray, I do have a link. It's an affiliate link, I must say, in the description. If you want to go ahead and buy it, it does help me out a little. So if you wanted to check it out and support physical media, which I'm a big person when it comes to supporting physical media, so do that, please. And if you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more breakdowns for horror films, just go ahead and subscribe. And please leave a comment, suggestion for a future movie you want me to do a video on, and I'll check it out. Thanks.